Hello, everyone. Welcome to How Do You Spirit? And I'm Lori. And today our special guest is April. April, welcome.
Thank you so much. So glad to be here.
We are so excited. I'm so excited for this episode. So April has had experiences with aliens, and introduce yourself.
I am an alien, you know?
Yes.
There's aliens that are walking in human form on this planet that are all around us. And like never in the Earth's history have there been more aliens than at this time because of what's happening and the shifts happening on the Earth. So there's a lot of like high frequency souls from all over, and Taco can see all of those
Yes.
souls. And so she's like, radar alert, alert, you know. That's where she's like, will you please come on and talk? And I'm like, absolutely. Like, I'm happy to share. So
Okay, so when you say you're an alien, which alien? Where do you come from?
Yep. So from Orion is a star system.
Uh-huh.
And there's primarily like 4 groups that I interact with. And so humans, you know,
Yes.
from Earth.
Uh-huh.
And then we have Orions and Pleiadians, the Pleiades constellation, and then Syrians. So like those are the main 4. Not to say that there's not others walking on Earth, but these are the 4 groups that I interact with.
That you know of. Okay.
Yep.
And so when you're out wandering around, do you recognize a fellow alien? Like, can you pick up on that?
Yeah, I can pick up on it. And I can just know, and it's the more of like the intuition, and I can know where they're from and immediately. Yeah.
Really?
Yep, it just comes to me.
And do you think they recognize you?
I don't know, but like whenever people come to me, generally people know if they're from here or not. If Earth is their hometown.
Yes.
You know? And so as I've talked with friends and others and of people that I've worked with, that they're like, I know I'm not from here. And I'm like,
yeah,
I know.
I've heard that. People will say, I just don't feel like I fit in, or I don't feel like everybody else.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you feel that way?
Yeah, absolutely. Like this place felt so foreign and so hard and so difficult. And like I was never at home.
Yes.
And so when other people reach out and they're like, just have a longing to know, like, what is that? Is it just me? Like, am I broken? And it's like, no, you're not broken. Like, that is absolutely like, you're not from here. But you still chose to come here for something really beautiful. And you have an amazing role to play here. And we all come from the same source.
Yes, exactly.
So that's where we all play well together.
Yes.
So we're all friends, and you can live lives on other planets as well. But like, you know where your home is.
Yeah.
And if Earth is just a hard school. Earth is very hard.
Exactly. Earth is hell.
Yep.
That's what Taco's always said. Hell is here.
Yeah. But it's just harder, but it's so beautiful because it's like with the extremes. So much more is allowed on Earth than in other places.
Interesting.
So, because there's so much more darkness, there's so much light. And so you can grow faster here than you can in other places when you're living lives. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really beautiful. And like these bodies are like able to connect to God in ways that like not all bodies can. And like there's just Earth really is a special place.
That is so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Especially for, all of the people. And I mean, all of us have struggled at some point. And just to hear from you that it really is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
That gives me some hope.
Yeah. It's so magical. And like the things that are happening on Earth are like unlike anything we've ever gone through on any other planet, with Earth moving from 3D into 5D.
Yes.
Like that's real.
And
an individual's
100%.
moving. So it's like the individuals are moving, but then the Earth will grow, the Earth will also shift as like a sphere, like in her celestial glory. So, but like enough beings have to shift before she can shift. And so this is beautiful. But for us, like we'll be talking about this life for the eternities, because this is so uncommon for like beings.
Interesting.
So this really is like the place to be in the universe, and like all eyes in the universe are on Earth. Like it's so beautiful.
That blows me away because I don't see it that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so interesting. So when did you realize that you weren't human, that you were an alien? Like what age, tell us that story.
Well, I never felt like this was my home, and just felt out
right.
of place.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but actually like I was working with another healer just in the last couple years. And that was something as I was working with her and that she was channeling my spirit guides. And she told me, she's like, you're from Orion. Like that came to her. And I was just immediately like, yep. Like I knew.
It was just an automatic. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no question. There's no question. It just felt right. And then like as I've continued to go on my evolution for like my own spiritual growth and path and healing, then I've had my awakenings, and all of a sudden, like, the things have just shifted for my spiritual gifts to now that I can see that and get that information. And as I'm working with people and channeling and doing medicine work, like, that information just comes into me, and I just know immediately, like, where they're from. And people, when they hear it, they're like, yep, again, like, people know.
And like, it's recognizable to them.
Yeah, they know, and it just feels right. Like, that's the truth. And they're like, there's something that they've always not felt right here, you know, that they're like, oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So the healing side of stuff. So tell me about that part. So are you a healer? What do you do?
Yeah.
Like with spiritual and all that stuff.
Yeah, I work in like the just medicine space.
Okay.
With psychedelic medicines, and that's really beautiful. And then also just working with people with, you know, intuitive readings. So similar to like what Taco does.
Okay.
But it's like I have different gifts and abilities. Like we're not all the same.
No. And that's what's so amazing is that we're all different and get our messages different ways and things. So do you do actual readings for people?
Yep.
Too?
Yep,
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I can definitely like do readings. And again, the information that comes to me is just different and unique. And I use my tools and gifts, but it's really beautiful. And the more I lean into it, the more it grows. Like,
oh yeah.
You know,
same.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to kind of like put some energy into it, and then it, yeah.
And how long have you been working in, I guess, the spiritual realm? Do you feel like
the last couple years? So it's kind of more recent for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, prior to doing that and growing your own, you know, enhancing whatever, leaning into your own abilities, did you, how did you get to that point, I guess, of recognizing you being able to tune and tap in? And did you just know you could? Like, how did that all start?
Yeah, it started, well, like when I was younger, I could see beings, and I had a lot of those kinds of experiences. And then like I just didn't know how to talk about or what was going on. And, you know, different times in my life, I would have this. I'd wake up and have people just standing at the end of my bed staring at me, you know? Like,
did it scare you?
Yes, totally. Because I didn't know like how to talk about it or what. And then as I would tell people, they would think I was a weirdo, you know? And so then you just learn not to share.
Exactly.
Because it's not safe.
Yes.
And so you're like, okay. And then, you know, like... So anyway, so a lot of those things just got shoved in the closet, you know, to try to like navigate this earth life. Like that wasn't serving me then. And I just have to like take care of like graduating, you know, like real life. But I'm like, I always knew those things were there, and I've always been very intuitive and tapped in. And then I really was like in such a hard phase of life where it's just like everything was a struggle. Family, my mom was dying, just work, all of these areas, and I was just getting crushed. And so I was just turning to like just beautiful healers. And so Taka was one of them. There's a woman, Christy Foster, you just different healers that have just helped me, that I was able to turn to and just work on my shit.
Yes.
Because I'm like, that's the number one thing. Like you have to be in alignment and like work on your own stuff, love yourself, see your wounds, work through them with just love.
Yes.
Before you can do any good for anybody else. You got to work on yourself.
So true. Yeah.
And so I just, for years, just was like working on myself. And I'd have sometimes like 4 days out of a week, I would be with my healers, just bawling my eyes out, working on my stuff. But now it's like I've gotten to a place where I'm like, I know who I am. I know why I'm here. And just walking forward. And you kind of do. You have to have like a step of faith on some of those things where your guides aren't going to give you all of those things until you like put some skin in the game.
Right.
And a little awkward and a little unsure. But you get those nudges to get out of the nest.
Yeah.
And then, but it's like, it kind of goes hand in hand. Like you've got to heal yourself, but it's like, you don't have to be completely healed, you know?
Yeah. It's
but you've got to be in a better space.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So do you call on is it okay to say alien family?
Yeah. Like, yeah, they talk about, like alien family. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you call on them often for guidance or help, or just, hey, what's up? Like, how do...
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so beautiful. Well, because I think like I have spirit guides, just like, I think you're familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're familiar with that with Taco, but like, and she even says, she's like, but like my spirit guides are not Earth spirit guides.
Yes.
So they're from, and I know like my spirit guides are from, one's from Sirius, and then where's the other one from? From Orion. So I've got like one, so like guides are from different places as well. So like they're coming in, but again, we all work together. These planets, we're all on the same team working for the same mission.
That is wonderful to hear.
But they're vibrating in those areas that are going to help me. Like for like where I come from, and they can tap into that. So, but I'm like, I reach out to them all the time, and then just to source, like I'm such a like prayerful person. And I love that it's like, whatever people's understanding is of God or source or higher power is great. Like
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yes. Whatever works for you. And so I know what works for me, but that doesn't have to work for everyone. I'm very like spiritual as far as like, I know there's a creator. I know there's, a path and a plan for me.
Yeah.
And I reach out to like my star family all the time. Like I'm working with them like daily. So,
wow.
And like they're guiding me every day with like my mission and why I'm here and my gifts and for things coming online. And they're constantly like messing with me too. Like they're like, we have fun, like the spirit world.
They're playful.
They're very playful. And like they'll steal stuff. Like they'll take my things and it's like disappears into a different dimension.
Oh my gosh.
Like they are constantly like,
do they bring it back?
Sometimes, but something hasn't. Like one thing they're still hiding, and I'm so mad. I want it back.
Oh my heck.
So they take stuff, other things they've taken, and then they'll bring back, and it just is so infuriating. I'm like, my house, I just have this little apartment. It's not that big, and I'm like, I know, like
it can't be far. Yeah.
No, they take it, and then they bring it back, and it's very obvious.
Yeah.
So, but they want my attention, but I'm in communication with them on a daily basis.
Wow. So when you're out walking around or, out in public or whatever, you say you can recognize other aliens. What is it, an energy that you pick up on when you're recognizing that? Or do you see, like maybe in your mind's eye or with your eyes, do they appear different to you? Do they have color? Do they have auras that are different colors? Like, how do you recognize that?
Yeah. For me, it's more of like an energetic, and then in my mind, I know. Like it's like an inner knowing.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when and then it just comes into my mind too, like where they're from. So as soon as I like hone in on someone, and it's like they just know where I'm going, and they'll just like, that's where they're from.
Okay.
And they'll just tell me.
Do you communicate telepathically with them ever?
With like the spirit people, I do. And like not with the aliens that I've worked with that I've met on this realm.
Right.
But like with the other side, yes.
Yes. Okay. What would be, and I know you don't know this, an exact number, but how many alien friends do we have walking amongst us humans?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, let's see. How many?
What would be a good comparison with numbers?
Right.
Like, is it like 24% of the population maybe, or 2%, or?
Okay, let's say there's a lot right now. Like, that's the thing where like there's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe like even a third.
Oh, wow.
Like a lot. There's a lot. And that's the thing where like there's more now than there's ever been before because of what's happening with 5D.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. Yeah.
And they're here to help us, human people.
Yep.
Transition, I guess.
Yeah, to transition, because it's so beautiful. And like to raise the vibration, like we need the help from all of these, planetary beings.
Yeah.
Like, and so like we want to be here, and like Earth is like, please come help. And we're like 100%.
We need the help for sure.
And like for the planet, like she's ready to grow because that's her path too. Like she has a path just like we do as souls that are growing. So like for her soul path, she's ready to grow too. And so, but we all need to have like the vibration has to raise to a level to where she can transform.
So we're moving into that 5D space. I always this has been happening a lot to me. And I went to acupuncture yesterday, and I was talking to my acupuncture gal about it too, but we'll just be like, I'll be driving in the car or you go somewhere and you like go in the store and you walk out of the store, or I'm driving on the road, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm in a different place. I don't know how. It's like you've moved into this different space, but it's like, no, I have my same clothes on. I have, Is that part of that 5D transition when we're recognizing feeling like, wait, how did I get here? But I was back there, but now it's bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely, yeah, because it's like those time slips. And
Okay,
just
a
like
time slip.
time slips.
Okay.
And when the synchronicities and just things, but it's like time and you're like, the phone ring, but then it just rings again. And you're like, wait, what? You know, and like things like that's absolutely part of like things are shifting.
Okay.
And where it's like you're shifting from like Chronos time to Kairos time, which is mythic time. So it's like you're tapping into that energy, which is really beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot, especially when I'm driving. I'll be driving like on the freeway and I'll drive past something and I like come out the other side and like re-drive past. It's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely, because like the 3D is just so dense. And again, like that's the low vibration and like us versus them, not having enough, all of those things. And then like going into 4D is that transition space.
Okay.
And then as you move into 5D, but even as like, there's many people that are already in 5D now that we're like literally living in separate realities side by side.
See, and then
things will sync up.
That is a hard thing for my human brain to comprehend too. Like, how do we have these different dimensions here at the same time?
Exactly.
It's just bizarre.
It's bizarre. Exactly. It is. And for our humans, because like we've never done this before.
Yeah.
So it's like so bizarre. But just think like if you're vibrating so high, and then if you're in a room with someone, you've probably felt this, who is like vibrating so low.
Yeah.
So it's like you're basically in two separate realities and you know it. So like the way they view the world, the way you see the world, like you're like, there's sunshine and rainbows, or at least like I'm owning my shit, but it's like you're in a different space. You're in the same room, but you're basically in two different spaces. That's what
it
looks
is like. Okay. That makes sense. That I can comprehend.
Yeah, exactly. And you see that all the time, and where you just see people and you're like, you know, you could be at the grocery store and you're just, that person is like in such a different space and in a different state. Energy. And even if you went up and gave them a hug, they're like, what is, you know, like, are you even here? You know, and you're like, but we are. We're like, but we're just like vibrating in different spaces. Okay. That's that energy.
That makes sense to me now. Would you say a person can be more in that 5D space and not really know it?
No, they would know it. So like 5D, you will know when you like, there's a physical transition, and like you're like energetic, you'll know. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yep. So with this whole transition thing, when do we think this is all gonna, like, is there always gonna be that 3D space?
Eventually that will fade out. Okay. But it's going to take time. So like enough humans have to move into 5D for the Earth to move. And then like things will totally shift. And then I don't know what that's like, because that's still coming. Right. Yeah. But we're like in the middle of 5D right now. Like many people have already transitioned, or, you know, like this is happening to them.
Yeah. That's just so interesting. Yeah. You should be writing a book about your alien stories. Do you have a good alien story for us? Like something that might be...
Yeah, I could. Yeah. And which I am writing too. I have been journaling like crazy. And so I will definitely have books coming out.
Okay. Yay.
So, but it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I've like, and actually Taco was the first one like years ago when I first saw her in 2020. She's like, you need to write everything down. I see you writing books. And I was like, what? And I've always been a writer, but I kind of had put it on the back burner. But like I've absolutely like written like crazy.
So there's stuff coming.
Because again, it's like, and just being able to document like, how do you grow as a soul? What's the path for evolution? And like, here's some steps, you know, like if I can do it, anyone can do it, you know? Yeah. Truly. And so it's like, and that's in the grasp for everyone. Yes. Like anybody who wants to grow can.
That's amazing. So do you have a story for us?
I've got a story that, if you want, so just this goes to show like, you know, like aliens clowning around. So like I was at my home and I heard, you know, like my spirit guides were like, take a selfie. So I took a selfie and like they popped behind me in like an alien head that like scared the shit out of me. Just to mess with me, just to be like, hey, we're here, just to be super funny.
Love that.
Yeah.
So you have a photo?
Yeah. And like they just are clowning around, you know? And so like I love humor. And so, but like we're going to have like people that work with us where we are. And so like they're really funny, you know? And so especially one of them, he's hilarious. And so, yeah, so he's just wanting to like mess around and like
Yeah.
try to scare the shit out of me. And I'm like, don't do that.
Well,
Like,
it
you're
worked, right?
freaking me out. Then there's another day, another story. So they were just messing with me. And like, again, like if I'm not doing what they want or if I'm mad at someone, you know, it's like I have relationships with them and, you know,
Yeah.
but then they just mess with me. But went to pick up my cat and I have like a sling for my back.
Uh-huh.
And I went to like lay back in my sling and it's like hung up with D-rings, like it doesn't budge. But like they were mad at me. And so I went to lay back in my cat and it like unraveled and I fell. But it was like they had me cushioned. It was like I fell on a pillow or, you know, like it was wild. And I was like, and I could like see them basically like flipping it open. And I'm like, I go in that every single day. Nothing budges. Like those things don't move. And they were like, just wanted to mess with me. So they're like, knock me over.
Just like, hey, wake
Just to
up.
get my
But
attention.
then they caught you to make sure you didn't hurt yourself.
Yeah, but I didn't get hurt and they didn't hurt my cat. But like they definitely, and like I'll get pushed, you know, like they're definitely like interacting with me in a physical space all day long. Every day.
Wow.
Moving stuff around, knocking things over. And so
You're just like, hey, stop that.
I know. I'm like, can you guys clean? Like, can
Right.
you just
If you're
mop?
going to make a mess.
Yeah. I know you're here, but like do something helpful. But they're like, no, it's not as much fun as messing with you.
Right.
You know?
Right. Do you get information from them, like with what's going on with the worldly thing and the aliens? And so you always, you know, who knows, social media, you never know what you can believe anymore.
Right.
I just watched a show last night on TV about AI and how crazy it is. It's a little scary, but they say, oh, the aliens are coming next year. Well, you're here already.
Yeah, they're walking among us. Yeah, like we're here.
Yeah. So are they here to help kind of save us?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the thing with like the fear mongering, all of that is low vibration. That is not coming from a good space. Like
No.
I'm like, just tune that out. Like you really have to like wade through that garbage.
Yeah.
But everything, and like if there's something you need to know because of something's going to happen or like a natural something or other, like they'll tell you, you know,
Yeah.
like people are going to know. Like you don't need to listen to the fear mongering. So like
No.
that to me, like I have no fear.
I feel the same. I don't have fear about all the crap people are talking about. Do you know what I mean? Or the
Yeah.
stuff we see on social media.
Yeah.
I do feel at peace. So that's interesting. But wow, I'm so grateful that you came and like I'm sitting in your presence. I love it.
So I'm grateful to you have me here. I'm grateful to be in your presence. And this is so fun.
Yes, it is. So you interact with your alien friends pretty much daily.
Yeah. Yep.
That's just amazing. Are your family members?
There's some that are and some that are earthlings, you know, so there's a
Okay.
mix. But I haven't told them. Like they're like in such a different space.
That was my next question. Does your family know who you are?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think as I'm going to start sharing more information online.
It's gonna
and with
come
books,
out.
It'll come out, yeah. But I think that's the thing, and where like you just never know who's sitting next to you or what's happening, you know? But I'm like, I definitely am different, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I radiate differently.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, but it's up, each individual has to work on themselves. And the more that like you can see yourself clearly, the more you can see everyone else clearly. And that goes for everyone, you know?
Yeah. Do you have siblings?
Yeah.
And are any of them?
Let's see. I know I don't usually check in on them so much. I can check in. One of my brothers passed away, and he definitely was.
Okay.
Yep. I'd say really just my brother that passed away, and then me. So
Okay.
everyone else are earthlings.
And would you say that he knew he was an alien? Do you think?
He passed away when he was 14. He's pretty young, but so
Oh.
I don't know, but
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. What about extended family? Have you run into extended family members? Like, I know who you are. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
kind
like,
of
I
thing.
see you. No, I don't think I would make extended family too much, but I guess it's more of like with friends, like close friends and
Okay.
other loved ones. Like I definitely have like quite a ring of aliens around me.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of earthlings too, which is great. And like, again, we all get along. One of my best friends, she's like, I know I'm from here. And I'm like, absolutely. You know?
Yeah.
And like, so she just knows. And I feel like, and she's helped me as I've navigated this space here on Earth. She's been like a really beautiful, like, guide for me, actually, you know? So I'm like, we all need each other.
Yeah.
We all have our missions and things to work on, but like, different friends that I have interacted with, and I'm like, here's, you know, like, here's where you're from if you want to know. And they like, it's never a shock. They're like, yeah,
I get it. It
they're
resonates.
like, that feels right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Do you feel like that our government is truly, like, are they really hiding things from us?
Oh, for sure. The government's hidden stuff for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Like from starting like 47, Roswell, all of that. Yeah, they're hiding so much.
Yeah. Why do you think they do that?
Low level vibration and control, manipulation.
Yeah.
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 And I feel like that's shifting too, but like there's definitely like amongst the world in general, like that everything's just been hidden and suppressed across the board.
Do you feel like that one day that it will come out, that, you know, for maybe people that don't believe or don't resonate with aliens or whatever, do you feel like that one day that there's going to be like an announcement or
Yeah, I think it'll come out because that's where like, and even so many people nowadays like know and have had their experiences and sharing that information, you know? And so it's like, I feel like so many people know, but it's like, it has to be, but then there's a lot of people that are asleep and scared.
Yes.
You know? And so it's like, there's got to be like a slow enough transition so that like our world can keep functioning, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't rip off the Band-Aid too quick, but where things have been hidden and suppressed, that's definitely shifting. But like you know, and like who I follow on Instagram and like look at, like, they're pretty aware, you know? They're like, there's a lot going on and they're very aware of like what's been hidden, but like we don't have all the truth, but we know that we've been lied to.
Yeah.
And we know things are hidden.
Do you think we're going to have that anytime soon? You said it's kind of a slow transition with people finding out and accepting, I guess. Are we still years away, do you feel like, from being fully accepting of our alien friends? Or what is your opinion or take on that?
Yeah, like on a timeline. From being like fully aware and like everybody being on board and like accepting, probably like it's several years away still.
Yeah.
But I think right now, like I've never seen more people be more aware and now, you know, more aware now than before.
Yeah.
And so I feel like things will definitely start coming out more and more.
Uh-huh.
So it's not just going to be like waiting for years and then bam, you know, it's going to be like
just
things
the
are going to
slow
shifting.
Progression of it. Yeah. And people hopefully leaning into it more and being accepting and not fearful of, you know.
Exactly, because I think like when you've been lied to your whole life and you're like, think that life is this way and it's black and white, and then to shift, like a lot of people struggle with that. And so it's like, but the more people go inside, do their work, look at their wounds, heal, then they're going to be able to resonate and tap into that frequency and truth and not be scared.
Yeah.
Because it is like these bodies are magical, they're antennas to the divine. And so, but you've got to like be in alignment so that you can receive that information.
Yeah.
And like truth has a resonance and a frequency, and so do lies. But if you're out of alignment, you're not going to be able to tap into that as easily. And you're kind of like asleep at the wheel, you know?
Uh-huh.
So as more as each individuals work on healing themselves, healing their wounds, loving themselves, they're going to be like lighting up like crazy to like tap in to be like, oh, wait, this is true. And it's not scary.
No.
Like there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I agree. That's so incredible. So you said you're in the medical, what do you do again? Medical?
Like a psychedelic medicine.
Psychedelic medicine. Okay, that's right. I couldn't get those words out for some reason.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, it's a mouthful.
And so you probably work with a lot of people on their journeys or, you know, their spiritual growth and all that stuff, and helping them, I guess, wake up. I don't know. The awakening.
Exactly. Looking for their individual awakening and just healing. And so much of it is just like loving yourself, you know? But it's like, as people, it's like the medicines are a really beautiful way to tap into higher power and just to really learn who you are. Because that's the thing, like, we forget who we are. Yeah. And I feel like the healing path is coming back to that, to like your inner knowing.
Yeah, I do too. Wow. So you said you had a cat. Do you have other pets?
No, just a cat. His name's Tom Petty. He's
I love
amazing.
that.
Yeah. He's so great.
And is he, do you think he knows who you are?
Oh, absolutely.
Does
Yep.
he?
Yeah, absolutely. And he can see all of the beings that are constantly hanging out.
Okay.
He lets me know if anybody sneaks in who shouldn't be there, and I can immediately get them out.
Wow.
So I was never meant to really come alive in this space without him. Like, he's really been my guardian.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
And do aliens have pets? That's a random question, but do aliens have pets like we do?
Yeah, like on other planets. Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah, like all these other planets, yeah, like life is just so much more advanced. And that's the thing where Earth is going to be moving to where we're more in alignment with other planets, with that, and where we're going to be interacting with them. Like right now, Earth's too volatile to be able to be playing with anybody else, you know?
Yeah.
Like we got to contain the shit here before you can play with anyone else. And you guys are being dicks to each other. Stop that. It's we have to be able to get to a higher vibration so that we can share with that knowledge and interact with others, with other planets for sure, life and trading and, everything. It's just different,
Do they have financial systems like we have here? Or some sort of financial system, do you think?
I think that financial system's a bit different. Earth is definitely it's a low vibration again, where you don't have enough, and scarcity, all of those things. That's very low vibration. So again, that's going to be shifting.
Yeah.
Where people that have so much and others have none. That discrepancy is not, that's not 5D. That's 3D.
Yeah. So everything is, I guess, balanced.
Yeah. And people just have enough, and you're not afraid, that you're not going to be able to make ends meet,
That would be so lovely here.
It would be so lovely. And for people that you can just take care of people and seeing everyone as just these noble, beautiful souls, and it's just everybody can shine and be their brightest self.
Yes. Be happy and not, we're more on the same, I guess, playing field. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Equal.
Yep, more equal and just everyone, and it's I don't know all the ins and outs of all the different spaces, but I know that they definitely are very advanced, and they just want to Earth. It's time for Earth to grow into that knowing and to be more advanced.
Yeah. Are there bad aliens?
There's some, I'd say,
or I guess negative. What's the right word for that one? The troublemakers? No.
Yeah. I think there's the thing with Earth is so much is allowed here. So I'd say there's definitely entities that just, maybe have a darker energy. And our source is okay to let things play out because we still learn a lot
from that.
Yep. So for sure.
Learning
so there's
the lessons. Yeah.
Yeah. So not everyone's going to be sunshine and rainbows, but it's but we can still are we acting in our best self with those individuals? And they're still on their own paths too,
Yeah.
For evolution. But other beings, or if they're wanting to have power and control and domination over someone, that's very low level energy again, whether they're from Earth or from somewhere else. They're kind of in that same boat.
Interesting. Wow. So how many, you named 4, so name them again because I can't remember, to be honest.
Orion. Yep. And then the Pleiades. And Sirius. And then Earth.
And are these all different galaxies in the universe, planets? Go into a little bit more about, I know what Earth is, but
if you know Earth, so they're all constellations or planets, but Sirius is the brightest star in the sky.
Okay.
But there's a star system around it, so it's and I don't know exactly where it is, but the Sirius star system, but in the night sky, and Sirians were some of the early people that were bringing life to the Earth, and just they've been around for a long time.
Okay.
But Sirius, and it's in the constellation Canis Major.
Okay.
So they're all associated to constellations, and so Orion is the hunter, the 3 belts. If you, in the night sky, you can see the 3 stars that look like Orion's belt.
Yes.
That's the constellation Orion, and he's the big hunter. So that's another constellation, and then the Pleiades is also called the 7 sisters.
Oh.
And it's in the constellation of Taurus.
Oh.
So they all have associations with constellations. They're all in our solar system. They're all in the Milky Way.
Really?
Yeah.
And are there others even out of that?
Oh yeah, there's so many. There's so many like races and beings, but I'm like, these are just like the main ones, you know. That's whenever I ask other questions, they're like, you don't need to know that. Just focus on these ones. Like
Right, right.
this is enough, you know, like I don't need to know it all.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, how could you?
Yeah.
Just
and like for my
being so
earth
many
brain, you know.
to handle.
Yeah. Like I only need enough for this space. But like for our higher selves and connecting, like, yeah, there's so many worlds and
It's
places
so
and dimensions
crazy.
and there's so much more, but it's like for on this planet, this plane of existence, like these four are really
the prominent ones, I guess.
the prominent. Yep.
The ones.
I'd say the prominent ones, and and like I haven't interacted with anyone else from another planetary system, and not to say there aren't, but I haven't. So everyone I know fits into one of those four categories.
Okay. Wow. My human brain's like, what?
Yeah, I know. And so I'm like, and I've seen stuff and like musicians that are channeling music from like other star systems, and like it's so beautiful. And so like there's so many people that are getting information too from other, you know, places, and like Vega, Cassiopeia, there's so many other places. And again, like that's so beautiful. So not to say that like other people aren't interacting with people from other spaces. Like I'm sure that's going on, you know.
Wow. There are aliens here from all those different places then. Like is there more like more Palladians, or you know what I mean?
Oh, like which? Yeah, because as far as like like if there's more Palladians than Orions.
Yeah, or is it kind of an equal mix of what's here with us?
Let's see. So Palladians, Orions, Sirians is an equal mix. I'd say it's probably about an equal mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like everyone kind of just works together. And actually, I've known there's less Syrians that I've interacted with, but that doesn't mean there's less Syrians around. It just means like I usually am interacting with Orions or Pleiadians. But, like in my friend group, I've got like this one Syrian friend. I'm like, you're amazing, you know. But it's like, again, it's like I'm not identifying everyone, but just like as it comes to me, or I'm checking in,
who
you know,
you came in contact with.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a little group where you get together?
Not really, but it's like, and a lot of them didn't know until just recently, as I've becoming more where I'm like, okay, I'm getting pushed to talk about this stuff. Yes. You know, because before I just was like, just keeping it to myself, you know. And so now, like with Taco, and I'm like, right, here we go, you know. So a lot of it, and so I just am recently been sharing more information with friends. Okay. So it hasn't been something I've been talking about a lot.
Just new.
Yep.
For you to start sharing.
Yep.
Wow, you're coming out of the closet.
I'm coming out of the closet, exactly. That's what Taco, she's like, you're coming out of the spiritual closet. And I'm like, oh, it's so fun.
Love that. That's amazing. So you've been journaling and possibly writing the book thing.
Yep.
And when are you going to start that project? Like actually working on the book part of it to get that going?
Yeah, I'd say this year, like for sure. And like I really got to work on like Instagram and YouTube videos, but like the book, I would love to get a big chunk of that done this year.
I think we really need that right now.
Yeah.
You know, to hear your story and to share it, and so people know that it's not a scary thing.
It's not a scary thing. And that's the thing, I think, that it's like, and when you're going through struggles, and if you feel like you're just getting the tar beat out of you, you know, but it's like there's a reason for it, because it's like you're getting pushed on the evolution of your soul.
Yeah.
And if you weren't getting pushed like that, you wouldn't be growing, you know?
Right.
Like that's what you signed up for in this life. And so I think, and that's for me, I can share that and be like, it's like the darkest, most raw account, you know? But then also it's like, but coming out of it, like I've never felt more grounded and more sure in who I am. So it's like, that's what's on the other side, but you got to get through all of this stuff that's really hard and really scary. And like every wound and anything you don't want to look at, that's what you got to look at.
You got to just do it.
Yeah, because like that's the way through. Like you got to go through it in order to like really get grounded and balanced. And then you're going to be unshakable.
Yeah.
And you don't have to fear what's going on. And you're not going to buy into all the lies and the garbage, because you're going to be like, no, you know? And again, like, go have a good day. Like, I don't want to fight you about it. Like, but I'm not going to give you my energy.
Exactly. Yeah. Protecting our energy and, you know, putting those boundaries so we're not around those people. And I was just talking to one of our team members today. We had our little meeting and we were feeling like that this thing that we're all going through and moving through, that we might lose some friends or some family members.
Yep.
because we're not going to allow that vibration or energy,
Yeah.
in our lives. And we were talking about too how we feel like people are kind of watching each other now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
To see what our next move's going to be, or how, because I also feel like people are very intrigued, especially with me, because I came out of the closet about 3 years ago, and just, I feel like people are watching, and they might have thoughts or things about spiritual growth and all that stuff, but they're afraid to come out of the closet because people think we're nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I feel that a lot lately. People just kind of in the background watching to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah. But they're like, don't want to put any skin in the game.
Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Step in the door. Do I, what's going on? This is weird, but I'm kind of intrigued or interested or whatever. So I hope that with what we're doing with the podcast and yourself and stuff, that we can help people, come forward and feel comfortable about getting into that space where they'll be able to heal those wounds and grow. And
exactly. And I think there's so much like safety in that, and it feels good. But it's like, it is scary coming out, because people are gonna be like, you're batshit crazy, and it's like, but also it's like, that's your opinion, and
exactly.
I know who I am, and I'm not.
Yeah.
But like, that's your fear and your judgment. And it's like, and if I'm going to live my life and give my power to you, then I would never do anything.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be a lineup of people that are going to be like, I don't like what you're doing. And it's like,
I don't
great.
care.
But if we choose to give our power to them, then like we're limiting ourselves. And that shows where we're vibrating.
Yep.
And I've lived my life plenty of not doing things because I was afraid of what other people would think and what they would say. And so then I wasn't living my life to my brightest and best self.
Yes.
And now it's like, sure, you may not like this. Sometimes I don't even like it, but I still do what they tell me to. Like, I know too much. Like, if my guides tell me to do something, if Source tells me, if God tells me, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I know too much.
Yeah.
And I don't fear them. And so I don't fear anyone else.
But in the place that I would say we're both in now, it's such a magical, wonderful place to be in.
Yeah.
To live that way and to not be brought down by all the low vibration stuff and just live in our own little world.
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing, because I think because if you're just limiting yourself for the low vibration people, then you never grow. But as you raise up and you can be brave, even with everyone looking at you, but then you're going to start finding other people that are being brave, and then we can come together.
Exactly.
And then it gets really magical.
Yes.
And so then too, and as I'm sharing some of this with one of my healers, and then she's like, I have someone that would like to come see you. I've got a referral, because this person knows she's not from here and she wants to know where she's from.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I've always felt so alone and I don't belong here. And it's like, yeah. And so I'm like, but it's me being brave and sharing that, then I can help others to be able to find where they're from and to feel like they're not alone, because that's the worst feeling. Like, we're not alone. No.
I love that. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with us?
Let me think. I'd say just don't be afraid. I'd say that there's so much fear in the world, and that again is a very low vibration. And there's really nothing to be afraid of. Things are moving into a very beautiful space, and the more that people can just tap in, trust themselves, know who they are. Don't be afraid to look under the covers and look at your stuff. The more you can just be brave and look at yourself and love yourself and work on healing and growing, then you're just going to get catapulted into a whole different realm.
It's so true.
And it's so beautiful.
It is.
And then also you can keep loving all the people that are here, but you can do more for them when you're shining than if you're limiting yourself to make them comfortable. When we limit ourselves to make people comfortable, we don't do anything good for anyone.
Right.
Because no one's ever really going to be comfortable anyway, and we're going to be miserable,
Yeah.
Because you just can turn yourself into a pretzel over and over and over to make people comfortable. And I've done that too. And then it's still not enough.
Yeah.
Because they're still not comfortable, because they're not working on their own shit.
Right.
So I'm you can't worry about that. And so it's and again, so it's walking the spiritual path, walking this path doesn't mean you're going to keep everyone right next to you, but you're going to be able to know who you are and sleep better at night, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're going to find your people.
They start falling in your lap.
Yep.
Just like we've Well, you know, and the connection with Taco. And we've just had all these magical, wonderful people just literally falling in our lap the
Yep.
last couple months. And it's been so amazing,
Mhm.
you know, building the community and the tribe, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, which is beautiful. And it takes you jumping out of your comfort zone and being brave. And then you can show other people. And and then you're like finding these other souls. And that's the thing where it's like, then we all start popping up and then we connect there. And then that helps to raise the vibration in beautiful ways.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
So tell us your Instagram. You're going to start
I'm going to start posting videos this Sunday.
Oh,
I'm getting pushed out of the nest. It's hard. It's called The Great Awakening 47.
Okay.
And there's like _great_awakening. Anyway, The Great Awakening 47 for Geed April. And I'm going to start posting stuff this Sunday. I'll start posting on YouTube. I'm getting shoved out of the nest. So I'm like, all right,
they're
here
like,
we go.
Come on, birdie, let's get you going.
Yeah, they're like, we've given you too much. You don't get any more until you start sharing. So.
And what kind of content are you going to be posting?
A lot of it just like soul growth and healing.
Okay.
And so, and again, I like talking about the aliens and stuff too, but really it's like, what does it take for you to grow? Like, I'm so interested in each individual.
Yeah.
And just loving yourself and like, and also why are we here? I think a lot of people don't know why we're here. What are we doing? What's going on? What's the purpose?
Yeah.
And so, and I can put some context to that, you know?
Yes.
And like a lot of people where it's like, you have to be this religion or that religion or whatever. And it's like, no, you don't, you know?
Exactly.
You can follow whatever God you believe in. And it still is going to get you here, but there's going to be some things you got to work on. And so like, here's the stuff that matters. Some of this other stuff is just noise.
Yes.
And so but it's like, you could be any religion and still move into 5D. You don't only, it's not only X, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That leads me to a question. Were you raised in any religion?
Yep. I was raised Mormon.
Okay.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah. But haven't been, active for years and years.
Same.
Yeah, that's not my jam.
No.
But again, I've worked through all my stuff. It's like, there's no animosity. And like, if that works for people, great.
I have wonderful, very close friends that are still active, and that's great. And I love them to death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I think that's like when you know who you are and respecting it. It's like, I respect what you do. And it's like, if it doesn't work for me, but I'm like, but I respect that works for you. And it's so beautiful. You know?
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having
we'll
me
be
on.
watching your journey and your growth, and I wish you the best of luck with that.
Okay, thank you.
We just all need to dive in and do that and help support, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. So
Yep, it is.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, April.
Thanks. Okay, bye.